The reading. Okay, so it's getting really interesting here. We have some very interesting energy coming into the field. Temperance, Ace of Cups, King of Wands, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. So what this is telling me here, one, there are new emotional beginnings that are coming in. So for some of you, this could be emotional offers, like maybe somebody wants to open up to you so that something can shift or change or progress within a connection. Or it could even be like, hey, I want to talk to you. I want to date you. I want to do something. I want to connect with you. That's what's happening here, is what this feels like. Okay. Now, for some of you, you may have multiple coming in. And for some of you, there may be a very significant one coming in, especially, with like a really deep spiritual connection happening here. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. This is like a pair. So for some of you, there may be somebody coming in where, and this is just some details, like you don't have to take this part, but these are just synchronicities for the reading. There could be someone here that matches your intellect, that matches you in communication or clarity, or maybe y'all have similarities. Like maybe you're interested in the same type of intellectual things with the King and Queen of Swords. Maybe there's something about communication. You can speak to this person for long periods of time. It feels as though this is the type of energy that's coming into the field, but we also have this King of Wands energy coming in as well, which is a more passionate, fiery, magnetic type of energy coming in. And like I said, for some of you, because the Temperance is here, you may have like multiple people and you may be trying to balance that out or figuring out which direction to go in. But for some of you, maybe this is just, one person. Just take it how it resonates. Now, the other thing too is, for what's coming in, I do feel as though kind of what Spirit has been saying today specifically is, when you get very clear on what it is that you want, you set yourself up for success. Now, the thing about it when it comes to love and relationships and connections, it's like, there are certain things that you may be more flexible on, but when it comes to boundaries and standards and just really knowing what it is that you will not compromise on, like what is it that is absolutely, like, if they are not this way, or if they are a specific way, it's a no-go. Like, it's knowing what that looks like for you. A lot of the time people end up in relationship or situationships or misaligned connections because you don't have like clarity on what it is that you will and what you won't put up with, right? And then it just ends up drawing things out and it just gets all crazy. But Spirit is saying, because there's something coming in, right? There's some type of emotional offering, a new emotional beginning, a love offer coming in. And so Spirit is saying that you need to be clear on what it is that you want, because whoever it is that you're connecting to, like I said, will then mirror back whatever that energy is, or they will simply exit the field altogether. Okay. So if you're moving with clarity, with, like knowing, with boundaries, knowing what it is that you will deal with and what you won't deal with, this is going to make, whatever the decision is a lot more clear. Let me pause real quick. It will become abundantly clear how you should navigate this particular situation. Okay. But this is interesting. We have lots of masculine energy popping up in the field. We have 3 kings, cups, swords, and wands. So like I said, some of you may have multiple options coming in. Some of you, it may just be one person that's like embodying all of these types of energies. But the biggest thing for you, Spirit is saying, just know what it is that know what you want. Like, know what it is that you're willing to deal with, what you're not willing to deal with. So you can make your decision accordingly. And like I said, if there is someone here and it feels like there is someone here who you are connected to very strongly in a spiritual way, their energy is going to want to mirror yours back. Okay. So if you don't want confusion, then don't embody confusion. If you want truth, then embody truth, because whatever it is that you're embodying is going to be reflected back to you. Okay. And also, the last thing I'll say is, between Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius and the Magician energy, your energy is very sensitive. So the things that you say, the things that you do, the behaviors that you exhibit is going to really have an impact on the reality that you have. So just know that everything you do, especially in this energy, is extraordinarily important. It's not so you can overthink and freak out or, get into those spirals, but it's just being mindful. Okay. So that's what I have for y'all. Make sure y'all check out the collective reading. And I will chat with y'all on the next one. Bye.